Okay, so the first place we're gonna go here is we're gonna go to the room with the Wave Buster to get the artifact. Alright. So yeah, and yeah, basically, I don't know when it happens, but... Oh, okay. I don't know when it happens, but I want to say when you visit the mines for the first place, but now we're going to start getting assaulted by Chozo ghosts. Now, thankfully, unlike Prime 2's Dark Commandos, the rooms do not lock, so you can just bypass them. Which, honestly, thank God, because... Don't get me wrong, I love Prime 2, but... Man, the freaking... the Dark Commandos locking rooms is so annoying. I mean, it only happens in Torvis, so it's not that... Or, it only happens in, like, 2 rooms in Torvis, so it's not that terrible, but still. Okay, so we have 4 more. And one of them is the one you find in the impact crater. We got the one in Talon. We got the other one in Talon, and then we got the 2 in the mines. Okay. We are good to go with artifacts. Because yeah, for those who don't know, or for those who've never played Prime, the Chozo artifacts are actually required to beat the game. And this would later be replicated in pretty much every other Prime except for Federation Force, because you could say that the Octoliths from Hunters technically are like the artifact, but I mean, yeah, that's actually a good comparison to some extent. But it's not as bad as the artifacts from Prime. Although I will say that the one downside about, okay, we don't have to go here, so we can just go through up here. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the Octoliths are not as bad as the artifacts as the collective MacGuffins from the trilogy. Although I will say that the best type of collectibles or plot MacGuffins are definitely the energy cells from Corruption. And the reason as to why is because you get energy cells as you play the game. Oops. Wrong button. I pressed the R key. Oh, come on, Samus. Get out of the lava. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine. Health is overrated. But also, the best thing about the artifacts or the energy cells... Oh, here's the Chozo. Oh, here's the Chozo lore. Oh, okay. But yeah, the good thing about the artifacts from... Or the energy cells from... what's it called? The energy cells from Prime 3 is that you don't need all of them. I believe you only need 6, either 6 or 5, and oh yeah, here we got the dumbest missile tank in the game. Because how could you tell there's a hole there? Like, I'm trying to, like... I mean, I guess if you light it up, it kind of shows, but still, it's pretty stupid. But whatever. Oh, I missed? Hey, buddy, how's it going? Look at me scan dashing. I'm so pro at this game. Okay. Okay, so I forgot what hole we need to go, but we gotta go. We gotta go in both no matter what. So. Okay, I believe this one opens the. Okay, yeah. So that's the one use. Oh, what? There we go. Ah. It's pogging. Alright, this will give us a knee tank. Yes, sirree. 83. Are we missing 2 E-tanks? Yeah, I think we are. Oh yeah, because there's an E-tank in the room with the Chozo statue and the 3 beam panels. And then there's the E-tank you get after beating Omega Pirate. Okay, so yeah, we're missing 2. Okay, let me look it up just to see real quick. So power bomb. Okay, so I know that missiles you need 250. Okay, yeah, 250. And power bombs we need. Wait, only 8? Oh shit, I got them all. Nice. Wow, look at that. I got all the power bombs. Sweet. And the... Really? Really? Oh my god. See, that's actually another disadvantage about not being able to look up in the GameCube version, is the fact that that stupid thing can happen. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll do the... Okay, fine, I'll go the long... Fine, I'll go the long way. Did I... Okay, yeah, I did. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Idiot. Wow, he gave me 100? Wow, screw you, game. Come on, Samus. Maybe I can, maybe I can get the, what's it called? Maybe I can get the grapple while in the ground. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, another thing I also need to keep in mind is that even though I'm going for all items no matter what, I also gotta remember that in order to get true 100%, you also need to get the secondary weapons for all the super missile variant of all the beams. So the wave burst, the ice spreader, and the flamethrower. Which, you know, 2 of them are pretty good. One of them is situational, and the other one is completely useless. So there you go. Yeah, because I'm gonna be completely honest, I have never used a flamethrower. I have never used a flamethrower in this game. Oh, I hate this. Oh my god, I didn't jump. Are you serious? Why? Why is this the hardest missile tank in the game? Why? Why am I so bad at this game? Oh man, thank God I'm not going for this when I do the freaking when I do the freaking, what's it called? The speed run, because Jesus. 2 times in a row, man. Alright, you know what? That's okay, because they say 3rd time's a charm, so let's see if it actually turns out to be true, you know? Yeah, why can't it be like that? Why can't you just... The things I would do for the screw attack in this game, you know? Ow. But yeah, once we're done with this area, we gotta go to... the area where we get the ice beam, and that should be it for Chozo. And that should be it for Chozo Ruins. And then we go to the mines. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's another problem, is the fact that you gotta wait for the rooms to load. Oh, thank God. Yeah, like the icon didn't light up as it usually does. Like, why? Yeah, like that. Oh well. Okay, that was a bit of my fault. Okay, we're done. There we go. We did it. We got the hardest missile tank in the game. Now we can continue on with the game. Look at that, guys. Oh, don't even. Oh, wait, let me see. How we're doing on rooms. Okay, this side is good. Wait, let me see real quick. How many rooms am I missing? Oh, come on. Now, achievements. Progress. 3 more. Wait, let me, move this over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I know there's a missile tank where charge beam is. Nice. Is my max 200? No, I think it's 205. Okay. Now it's 2010. So we're missing oh my God. What? I cannot math. We're missing 20, 40, 50. We're missing 6. There we go. We're missing 6 missile tanks. And I can think of 2 at the moment that are in mines that I haven't gotten yet. Oh no, it's 2:15. Wow, look at that. Wow. Okay. It turns out I was 5 off. Yeah, I have all the rooms here. Okay. I mean, then again, there are instances where rooms are not shown, or not shown, but they're not. You cannot, or the map will not show like a door. You know, like the room where there's a powerbomb expansion in the. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, wait. I can just do this when I'm done here. Bonk. Okay. Wow. Okay, so besides these guys, we have to fight Chozo in the Hall of Elders, and that's it. Okay, I already scanned you. Okay, now I don't know why, but I always have trouble getting to that spider ball track. Oh, there we go. Oh. Alright. Watch the shadows. I missed. Oh, no. Oh, I hate this part. Oh, okay. I wasn't able to look at the shadow that time. Did that say 86? Yeah, it's so hard to read the text. Wow, look at that. Interception. That's amazing. Wow, pointless energy. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna heal up or ammo up. All right, so we already did a wave since it is required to, you know, continue on. Okay, I'm at 86 when it comes to items. It also says 99. That's kind of weird because it's 99 items, but whatever. All right. So this is gonna take me to the E-tank. Very nice. Alright, and then we gotta use plasma to get the Not only the second artifact of Chozo ruins, but also the last room of Chozo of the area. So. Oh yeah, how many rooms am I missing in Talon? 4. Wait, 4 rooms. I mean, I know I'm missing yeah, to go to the impact crater, but I forgot how many rooms. So there's the hallway, then there's the thing with the lore. I believe there's another hallway, and then it's the rooms. So yeah, I think the last I think the last rooms are in that area. All right, we got Chozo Chamber Checklist of Choice. That's a mouthful. And we got the next artifact. Alright, so 11 more items, and we're done. Wait, which one was this? World, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the names, to be honest. It's just the Chozo artifacts to me. Which, as sad as that sounds. You know what? Just to have max. Why the heck not? Also... Okay, yeah. And it's only missiles. It's not, for power bombs. So, yeah, that sucks. I guess we're not gonna have rechargeable power bombs until Prime 2 and 0 mission. Actually, no. Actually, no, never mind. Fusion... The recharge stations in Fusion give you, they recharge, power bombs. But wow, look at that. Speaking of power bomb. Nice. How convenient. Oh, really? Okay, so... Okay, I'm almost positive we're done with that Chozo. If not, then I'm just gonna have to go on a wild goose chase trying to figure out which item I'm missing. I mean, it says I'm missing 11, but considering that the artifacts also count, I'm technically missing 9 expansions and then the 2 energy tanks. So I'm missing 8 missile tanks and then the energy tank. Because I already have all power bombs. Okay, just the right door. What's with the power bomb drops? Oh, whatever. Okay. So... I'm at 3 hours 50, so... Yeah, I already knew I was not gonna get the speedrun achievement, because... I've never done... to be completely honest, I don't have, like, a definitive route to get 100% and also beat the game fast enough. Alright, so because I straight up do not care about the... Oh, the flamethrower, that's right. I forgot that they actually count as a... I forgot that the super missile variant actually do count, so... So it's 1 energy tank. Oh my... Oh, no, wait! Oh my god, I'm, I'm such an idiot. The the power-ups also count, so it's... So I was 11. Well, now I'm missing 10. So now it's an E-Tank, the flamethrower, the Phazon suit, and then the rest is and I guess the rest is the... Can you like screw off? I didn't come all this way just to die, goddammit. Okay, I believe we have... Yeah. You know what? I don't care. I have the missiles. I don't care. Then again, I'm also gonna get a recharge before Omega, so... Oh man, it feels so good to actually kill these guys with a missile. Since, like I said, you cannot do that in a... You can't do that in Trilogy. And remastered. Although I'm pretty sure this is a particular version. Maybe it's a 1.0 feature, but I actually do not know. Oh, come on, Samus. Alright. Most useless power-up in the game. Also, I was completely wrong. The flamethrower doesn't count towards items. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, never mind. It does. It just went up. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I thought I was wrong, but I was right. I got vindicated. Nice. Because, yeah, I do have the counter right beside me, and it went from 89 to 90. So, yeah, if power-ups do count, then... Yeah, that's also another factoid right there. Can I see these guys in, Ah, you can, okay. You just can't see them with a normal visor. Okay. Alright. Blow up. And we fight a mini-boss, which is basically the, No, not you. Which is basically the big guys we fought in the first trip, except that they don't have a cannon. That's basically what this guy is. So I believe he takes 4 super missiles to kill. Yeah, so it's literally double double health. So it's really not that bad. Alright. Chozo Artifact. The Artifact of Warrior, the 6th of 12. So, yeah, we're actually gonna get the first and the last, back to back, which is pretty funny. Why do I feel you actually need to look at the items so you can actually drag them? That's probably me. Also, wait. I thought there was an electric thing surrounding the circle. That's probably a trilogy thing. Because yeah, I could swear that there was actually like an electric like force going in the center. But then again, I might be completely wrong on that assumption. Okay, so I want to go there. And yeah, here's the point where I'll admit that trying to read the map in these games is very confusing for me. Especially when there's like an area down below. Like I always get confused when I look at the map of Torvis. Because of the fact that there is because of the layers. Because yeah, if it's just a plain area like Talon or, well, not Talon, but the Chozo Ruins or Magmore, it's more easier to me to read. But yeah, when they have like layers like the mines, then yeah, that's when you will lose me when it comes to map navigation. Or at the very least, I'll just get lost, or I'm just gonna my brain will just get confused. All right. I keep forgetting that in this room the ice troopers are gone. Also, one detail I never mentioned that it's actually really cool about the X-ray visor is that you can barely see it, but if you change beams, oh whoops, you can kind of see well, it's kind of hard to see it here, but you can actually see Sam is actually making the shape of the hand where the beam is actually based on, like, you know, the devil horns for the ice beam. The reverse long live and prosper. It's actually really cool, and yeah, you cannot see it here, but it's more noticeable in Trilogy and Remastered. Which I thought that was a pretty cool detail that not a lot of people actually know of. Also, yes, I'm sorry for that, but I wanted to move the thing out of the way. Yes, the thing. I'm not gonna bother, because I do not like fighting these guys. Yeah, please, take your time. Alright, you know what? Let's just use it. So yeah, it's basically like an AoE ice beam to some extent. So, but yeah, it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like using it. Wait, what? The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Imagine having a dog and be affected by Phazon. Oh my god. Okay. Now we can go to a new area. Look at that. Bonk. So yeah, if you decided to avoid these things, you can just go over here. And then you can just scan this to turn them off. Okay. Oh yeah, this room. Metroids. Force field disengaged. Metro containment area will now be reached. Oh no, how terrible. Alright, you guys go have fun. I'll just kill this guy for in the meantime. And the oh, hello. Ow. Don't nudge me, sir. Or madam. I don't know who you are. I don't know what sex you are. Size increase 400% indicated by fungal unit. I was at 4,000. Alright, so you don't need the thermal visor for this room, but it's more ideal. Because yeah, with the thermal visor, or I'm sorry, with the X-ray visor, you can actually see where these platforms are. Although I'm pretty sure that the X-ray visor is required for Omega Pirate, although I'm not 100% on that. Or I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, since we got the Ice Beam, we can now kill Metroids the normal way, so to speak. It's a fake wall. And we use 2 power bombs. And what's our reward? A missile tank. 92, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned as to if I actually missed something. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. The Chozo artifact in Talon. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I completely forgot about that item. I mean, that's usually the last item I get before. That's usually the last item I get every time I play the game, because once I get that item, the game will literally tell me, "Congrats, you got 100%," and you know, I just go into the end game. Just like that, you know. I go straight into the end game, so. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Okay, so for this part, you're supposed to have the Phazon suit, but yeah, I'm just gonna get it. So, Phazon, you want to be very careful because the way Phazon works in this game is that the more you stay on it, the more damage you will take, to the point that even with full tanks, trying to get the artifact that is in this area is, I want to say it's actually impossible to actually get it and survive, or actually to get it and then get out, because the game actually has a fail save in order for you to actually, not get it. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Also, this room is way too bright. Or I'm probably thinking of the next room, but okay, there we go. That's much better. Also, wow, what the heck was that range? But yeah, this room. But yeah, this room. So yeah, down there. Well, I guess I could show you. But down there, yeah, as you can see, there's the artifact. However, that little rock that I destroyed, there's like, I want to say there's like 12. There's like around 10 of them, 10 to 12, and they're in the Phazon, which means that, yeah, you are going to take damage, and they're basically stalling you so that you don't get the artifact without the Phazon suit. And like I said, even with full tanks, even with all tanks, I'm pretty sure it's actually impossible to get that artifact. Okay, now I don't have to get it now, but I'm gonna get it out of the way. Yeah, right here. There's a missile tank we can get. Okay, yeah, this is as dark as I remember. Although, yeah, in remaster, this place is like absolutely dark. Like you cannot see anything. It's insane. Okay, so I don't usually go here, but well, we need to for the achievement, but also this is gonna be convenient for me because this is a missile recharge. 240, so oh shit. Okay. Wait, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with the missiles because there is one before Omega, and then there is an E-tank, or not an E-tank, but a missile tank. But there's a missile tank. There is a missile tank in the room where the last E-tank is. Okay, we're actually good. Okay, that means we're actually good with E-tanks. Oh man, that's awesome. Nice. So no unnecessary backtracking for me. Why am I stuck on a mushroom? All right, here we got probably the worst of the troopers because these guys just, yeah. There's no easy way to cheese them. I mean, I guess you can just burn them to death, but whatever. But yeah, here we got the plasma troopers, which, yeah, they're just weak to plasma. Yeah, at this point, I don't care if I take damage because there is a save coming up. A very important save because now we're gonna be encountering our next boss, which means that we have our next boss achievement or boss challenge. I missed? Okay, then. Okay. Okay. Alright. New pirate data. Wait, what do I feel I'm missing something? I'm missing a pirate data. Actually, before I save, I'm gonna go to the next room, or the room before Omega. Just because there's a plasma trooper that is just there. Yeah, this guy. And you know, also uncover the room, so that we can make the boss run back less tedious, you know. No, they're not red. Alright. Okay. The power just went out. Okay, cool. I did not even know that could happen. Oh. Get out of the way. Stupid jellyfish. Okay, now it's time for the Omega Pirate. Actually, before we fight him, let me go to the logbook. Okay, so that's one. Oh shit, I'm missing one. I'm missing two? What the heck? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna worry about that later. Where am I? Wait. What the heck? How the hell did I... Oh, whatever. You know what? Whatever. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look at this big kahuna. Omega Pirate, most powerful of the elite pirate forces. Can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable when cloaked, as all energy is drawn from defense systems by exposing itself to phazon. It can regenerate damaged tissue organs, considered the pinnacle of the elite pirate program. This enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. Okay, now, I'm actually curious. Can I actually, cheese this guy? No, you cannot. Okay. So, in the PAL version... So, I do know that in the PAL version and Trilogy version, if you use a Power Bomb, you can instantly destroy his armor. Alright, so the Omega Pirate. So how this guy works is first you have to destroy his armor, which involves the 2 leggings and the shoulders. Ow. And yeah, honestly, I don't care about damage. Because this guy's really easy. Oh, what? Alright. So once he just loses all the armor, he's gonna call people. And I really hope it's the... Oh my god, not you. Alright. Alright. So basically, now we have the boss achievement. And basically, what we have to do is... As soon as he loses his armor, he's gonna go invisible and he's gonna try to get his armor back. And basically for the challenge achievement, you need to defeat the Omega Pirate without letting him restore his armor. So you basically need to one-cycle him. And basically, he's gonna go to the 3 different Phazon pools, and you basically need to find him with the X-ray visor. Now here's the thing though. He will never appear in the pool that is next to you. So what you want to do is you can actually position yourself behind one of the pools and just wait. And another thing that is also beneficial is that he will never spawn in the same pool twice. And yes, more troopers spawn, but at this point... And... Gotcha! There we go. Never gonna let you up. I got rickrolled. I love it. And there it is. Very easy, very simple fight. So yeah, just tank the Moog firepower and you'll be fine. And that animation is only present in this version. To be corrupted. And there we go. We got the Phazon suit. Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon. And there we go. Very simple, very easy fight. And yeah, the best thing is that in the case you fail, you can always go back and you can always just reload the game, and it's just 2 rooms away. So at least the boss run back, at least the run back is not as annoying as something like Spider Guardian. But yeah, now we're gonna go back to get the artifact, and then we're just gonna GTFO. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Well, technically 9, but whatever. And I believe you need to use morph balls because power bomb will not destroy those things. And we got the newborn. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we can just get out of here. Because I think we're 100% done with the mines. At least with the exception of, like, the final room, which I still haven't explored. Or the room we're gonna go after, you know, exiting this place. And yeah, I'm not gonna recharge ammo. Oh, what? What happened? Oh, come on, Samus. Oh no, I went away. Whatever will I do? Also, yeah, I've used the extra revive, so you're gonna see those guys, but yeah, they're just there, I guess. Oh no! Ah, whatever. Oh, pfft, nice. Alright, just to be certain. Okay, yeah, we got all the scans here. So yeah, where could I miss two pirate scans? Probably in Fendrana. Or watch, it's gonna be in the freaking frigate. Oh my god, that would be so bad. That would be terrible. Also, yeah, oh wow, I gotta scan that. Usually the elevator is here, but yeah, for those trilogy fans, yeah, you may notice that there's no fission Metroids this time. Which is good, because fission Metroids are fucking annoying. If you fight them the normal way, which who the hell does, you know? Alright. Okay, so now we gotta climb this so we can go to Magmore. And, yeah, we're gonna be done with this stuff. Although I am still missing some, I'm still missing scans, particularly pirate lore. I always have problems getting all the pirate lore for some reason. Which is really funny, considering that, you know, the pirate lore is, like, the easiest to get. At least in my opinion. Alright. So here we use a power bomb. And get the last expansion of the game. So now we're missing the the Chozo artifact, and we are practically done. And that's going to be 100%, so... Sweet! Aw, man. Really? Another one? Oh, he's actually at the top. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, wait. Still need to be in Spider Ball. Don't shoot me off. Don't. Just don't. There we go. Okay. All right, I want to get to the elevator before I check on my scans. Also, let me get my iPad real quick. And yeah, I'm just gonna be upfront with this. There's gonna be a lot of cutting in this recording session, because yeah. Oh yeah, this room. So I believe if you come in here without the grapple beam, this room would have platforms. But since we already have it, yeah, we now have to grapple through the phase-on. Hey, there we go. Okay, we got the phase-on mines clear out, so that's awesome. All right, let me check the logbook. Okay, so Chozo lore, we're missing 2. If we're missing 2, then we're good. Okay, we're missing 2. That's nice. Research, we got everything. Artifacts, we're missing 1, and I know where it is.
1 eternity later.
Okay, I think I found the 2 scans I missed. Thankfully, they're both on Phendrana, so it's not gonna take me that long. So one of them is in the observatory, and the other one is in one of the research labs. Now, thankfully, there is an elevator that will take me directly to the space pirate area in Phendrana here. So that is fantastic. So that is really great. That's really great convenience. Because yeah, the problem about now, I guess I could do a New Game Plus where the scans that I already have will carry over, but at the same time, I just want to get all scans out of the way so that, you know, I can just focus on the speed run and the hard mode stuff just without concerns. Okay, so Research Lab Ether. Wait. Just to check real quick, because I'm almost positive that it's wrong. Phase-on Infusion. Analysis. Program. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so where is Research Lab Ether? I know it's one of the 2 before the towers. Okay, it's that one. So okay, so it's the closest one to me. And then I gotta get back to the observatory. Yeah, here. Okay. So yeah, let's very quickly do that. Ah, here it is. Okay. Okay, so that should be Phazon Infusion. Yeah, there it is. Phazon Infusion. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we gotta go to the observatory, and we are gonna be, and then we're gonna be done. Yeah, I don't know why I always have trouble with the space pirate lore, or space pirate scans, or the pirate lock scans, because I was actually replaying the Prime trilogy like a couple months ago, and yeah, I also missed a freaking pirate scan, and ironically, I missed it on the freaking Orphean. I missed the scan in the freaking Orphean in the prologue, which, oh my god, it was pretty funny. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Wait, how did I miss this? Ah, you know what? Whatever, I don't care. How the hell did I miss that? Oh my god. Wow, okay, sure. So stupid. So stupid, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea how I missed that, but whatever. Alright, I gotta kill these things. I guess these are the equivalents of the freaking ghosts, or the commandos, since... Yeah, when Chozo ghosts are in the room, they don't, what's the word? They don't lock the doors, so yeah, what the heck. Where is the door? There it is. Yeah, why is there no map when I'm, like, in another visor? I mean, I already made that complaint, but still. I want to complain, damn it. I'm a YouTuber. I complain. YouTubers never have fun playing games. That's like a cardinal rule you need to have. Okay, so let me check the scans. So we're missing 5, 7, 8. We should be missing 8 scans. And yeah, we are. Okay, look at that. See, it pays off because now the last scans will be at the very end. Oh my god. And yeah, I'm coming through here because, you know, this is the closest, with this, this will take me back to the elevator. Back to Macmore. And with this elevator, it's the fastest. And using that elevator in Macmore is the fastest way to get back to Talon. Since we're gonna go to the area next to the ship. And a part of me does want to uncover... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just because the challenge boss for Metroid is kind of annoying, depending the situation. Okay. So yeah, now we're gonna just go back to the ship. Or actually, we're going to get everything except for the Chozo artifact. Because, you know, if I get the artifact, I'm gonna trigger the Ridley fight. And, yeah, we're just gonna get everything, and we're gonna just go, you know? Also 6 hours. Jesus Christ. I mean, I had a feeling it would take me this long, but not that long, you know? Because, you know, usually my PB, when it comes to this game, getting 100% and everything, it takes me like 4 hours. Or I can do it sub 4 hours. But, you know, this is total game time, so... And I believe that the timer doesn't pause. I believe the timer pauses when you're looking at the map in this game. Which, you know, it's actually a thing in pretty much every Metroid game, if I remember correctly. It's not like Silent Hill where looking at the map or pausing the game or inventory will have the timer go, which makes getting 10 stars very difficult in that game. All right. So yeah, this was a bit all over the place, to say the least. But that's fine, because we are practically at the end game at this point. And yeah, if we manage to do the boss achievements correctly, yeah, we're gonna be the only achievements we would have remaining are beating every boss on hard mode and the speedrun achievements. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, so to avoid the annoying runbacks and me scanning everything and all that stuff, yeah, we're just gonna get to the end. I'm gonna scan the Chozo lore, and then I'm gonna come back here to save. Also, for some reason that Wii doesn't go down when you shoot it, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Alright, Impact Crater. And, you know, also to skip these cutscenes, you know. Alright, and that's the final pirate data. And yeah, I was right. Because yeah, here we got the last room, and we're gonna get the last achievement. Or the last area covering achievement. Verdant Viewing. And here we have the 2 lore. And there we go. We should have 5 more scans remaining, and those are the enemies. And those are the last 5 enemies we haven't seen yet, so that is amazing. So yeah, now we're just gonna save, and we're going to beat the game. Alright, cool. Oh, whoops. Alright, save the game. And it's off to the end game, boys. And yeah, I always had the feeling that it's 255 the maximum, but no, it's 255 because you know it's also an homage to Metroid 1, since the max amount of since 255 is a bit of a running gag on NES, because you know in Zelda 1 you can only have your max rupee count is 255, so it kind of makes sense. Alright, archaeological bounty and every nook and cranny. So yeah, once we get the Chozo artifact, the artifact of truth, and 100% pickups. And there we go. We are the best vest. Hey, remember this guy? Oh, man. Okay, I really hope this guy behaves when we get to the second part. Because, yeah, I don't want to fight this guy more than necessary, because I'm going to be completely honest. This may sound incredibly... this may sound incredibly exaggerated, but I think this is my... But I would honestly say this is my least favorite Ridley fight in the entire series. Just because this fight is so agonizingly boring. But, yeah, we'll just see. Alright, Meta Ridley. So, usually, I shoot super missiles at this guy. However, you don't want to do that, because if you do that, the second phase is going to be a pain in the ass. Now, you might be wondering, John, what is the challenge achievement for Meta Ridley? Well, I'm so glad you asked. So, this fight is divided into two phases. Phase 1, he's going to fly around and be completely annoying and just not be able to hit. Therefore, this fight is so tedious. And, oh my god, I cannot wait to be here for 5 minutes when I do the goddamn fight on hard mode. That's going to be so much fun. My goodness. But yeah, phase 2, he's gonna be in, and yeah, you basically need to shoot him. I want to say almost half his health, although it's not technically half, but I want to say 3/5, or I believe when the bar gets like halfway through the A in Meta Ridley. And yeah, basically he's just gonna fly around and just waste more time. So. Yeah, and people say that this is one of the best fights in the entire game. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, but after so many replays of this fight, yeah, I just don't care about this fight. And it's even more tedious on hard mode because, my god, this fight is so boring. Or maybe when the life force at the T. I actually don't remember. And see, look at that. He's doing it again. You annoying, flying, metallic, pterodactyl dragon. Named after director Ridley Scott, who made my favorite movie of all time. If the Alien Trilogy playthrough didn't explain that. So yeah, he does two he does two passes, and then he just comes back to normal. What the heck happened there? And wow, he's still going. Okay. Oh my god. Maybe it's when it's at the M. I guess we'll see. Ugh. God, this fight is so boring. Now considering I said least favorite fight in the game, is it better than Metroid on NES? Honestly, yes, because at the very least, you're not just sitting around on your ass and waiting for Ridley to actually, finish an attack, you know? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so now we'll go into phase 2, and this is where the achievement comes into play. So for phase 2, he's going to lose the wings. And basically what you need to do is you need to shoot at his mouth when it's open, so you can actually stun him, and you can actually shoot at his chest. And you basically need to do that for the remainder of the fight. And he has multiple attacks. He can shoot fire. He can shoot a laser. He can charge at you, which is the most deadly one. And I can't believe they actually made this, but the challenge achievement is to beat the second phase without taking damage. Yes, I am dead serious. You have to do phase 2 of Ridley without taking damage to get the challenge achievement. Now, thankfully, there is a stupid easy way to get this guy. But it all depends what his first attack will be. If he does the charge, then we gotta worry. Okay, he's doing the laser. Alright, so once he... Okay, hang on. So yeah, basically, once you get to phase 2, unleash all your missiles and just use Wavebuster. Now you may notice that Meta Ridley's not didn't took damage there, and that is because this game does have a bit of a failsafe where if you do a lot of damage to Ridley, sometimes there's gonna be a time where he will not take damage, like right there. Like I guess they want to like prolong the fight more. But yeah, if you use Wavebuster, the second phase is stupid easy. Now, what's actually very interesting is that in this version, when Ridley does the charge, so if you play Trilogy and Remastered, Ridley tends to just prepare for an attack, and when he's about to charge, he will open his mouth and then do the charge. However, in this version, Ridley actually covers his mouth with one of his hands, and yeah, which actually makes the charge more difficult to actually counter. Now, because I'm not gonna reload the freaking game just to show you, I will show his attacks I will show his what's it called? I will show his full moveset when we do the hard mode fight. But yeah, if you're struggling, if you want to do the fight legit without using the Wavebuster, good freaking luck. I tried and it is very difficult. But yeah, if you use Wavebust, you got this fight on the bag. All right, so here we got the salamanders, and we also have orange Phazon, which are not immune to the suit. Alright, now we gotta scale some teeth. And I should actually save once I refill. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just because I don't wanna go back to the... Just because I don't wanna, go back to the room every time. Oh, you son of a bitch. So in this room, we have Metroids. However, we have probably one of the most obnoxious Metroids if you decide to find them normally. Now, I'm not going to scan them yet, because I do want to get the thing first. Oh, what? What happened? Oh, get out of the way, Metroids. But yeah, here we got... But yeah, these are the fission Metroids. And oh god. And basically, these guys behave the same as Metroids. But... Oh man. If you actually get them through a door, you can actually kill them. So I was trying to do that. But yeah, basically, if you shoot them enough times, they're going to split, and yeah, they're basically going to work the same as the troopers from the mines, where you basically need to use a specific beam to kill one of the halves. And yeah, if you fight them the normal way, they are incredibly annoying. But you know, if you are smart and actually use the best way to kill them, which is by using a power bomb, then yeah, they are not that terrible. And thankfully, in Trilogy, you only encounter them in this room, or in that room, since in Trilogy, they are in the arena where Omega Pirate is if you leave and come back. And this room, and also this room has infinite spawning fission Metroids. So yeah, you also want to be wary of that. Also, I forgot to scan the Metroid. Whatever. I really do not care about health, because Prime is very easy. And to show you how much I don't care about health, hey buddies, how's it going? It's been a while. It has been a while. Okay, so I'm honestly very scared of this fight. Especially considering that if I fail the boss achievement, I have to do the first phase again. Yeah, I just do not want to do that. And oops. I did not mean to skip the cutscene, okay. I thought I couldn't, because this is a new game. Whatever. Okay, final boss. Metroid Prime. High-level phazon producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. So yeah, you basically need to shoot it with the right color. And that's basically the fight. Now, you can waste missiles if you want, but it's honestly... Actually, yeah, because you're not going to use missiles for essence, so... And yeah, basically, you need to repeat this for basically the entire fight, because, yeah. He has a cool visual when he changes colors, and we're gonna use that a lot, damn it. So yeah, you basically need to go through, like, I want to say 5 floors. So this is floor 2. Now, you can use the super missile function if you want. However, my recommendation is to only use super missiles. Depending on the phase, you might use wave burst, but... I mean, like right here, I guess. But at the same time, it also does, like, piss damage, so... Yeah, it's not that ideal. Actually, this is actually a perfect place to actually use this. Since it does a lot of damage, even if it doesn't show it. Because, yeah, usually super missiles and the ice spreader will actually delete the phase, in quotation marks, quickly. Because, yeah, every phase is basically... Oh, wow, he's actually in a color this time. That's new. Burn, baby, burn. I'm talking awesome flames. Burn, baby, burn. Oh my god. That is like one of my favorite things that I discovered this year. The fact that we got a freaking Quentin Tarantino cameo in the Muppets Wizard of Oz movie. That is like golden. It's also completely out of nowhere, which makes it even funnier. Oh no, my system. Whatever will I do? Oh, you're supposed to hit the thing. Bonk. Wow, delayed reaction there, buddy. Okay, I believe it's I want to say one or two more. If it's only one lane, then this is the last one. Now we're still at 3. Okay, I don't know if it's actually this place, but okay, yeah, now he's doing the toxic. Oh, never mind. He's also doing the color change. Nice. So yeah, now he's gonna start changing colors mid-phase. So. Oh, what the heck? Okay, then. You know what? Just to show it. Yeah, it's like, it's not useful whatsoever. It's like... Yeah, the flamethrower is not useful. It's basically a weaker... A weaker ice spreader in every way, shape, or form. I also know this is actually the last phase. Or the last, floor, I guess. Ow. Nice. And done. Okay. We are good to go. Okay, now for phase 2, and this is the one that I'm the most terrified about, because here we have, I would honestly say, the hardest achievement in the set. You could say Meta Ridley, but at least with Meta Ridley you can do an exploit, but here it's more difficult. All right, let's get the scan, and that's all the scans. Sweet. Alright, but now I want you to come over here to get close to me. So for those who don't know, well, first of all... Okay, yeah, good. No, what are you doing? Get over here. Alright. Okay, so... So here's the deal. Here is the deal. So, Metroid Prime, the way he works, he has 2 attacks. He has that fire wave that it's basically the only attack that can damage you, and well, he can also like get in your face. But the second attack is that he will spawn a phase-on pool. And basically what you need to do is you need to stand on the phase-on pool so you can actually absorb the phase-on and go into hyper mode or hyper, and go into the hyper mode and actually blast him and kill him. However, here's the thing, though. Usually, it would basically every time he makes a pull, you can deal a specific amount of specific amount of damage to him or to her, because I actually found out Metroid Prime is actually a she. However, there is an achievement. The achievement for this level, for this boss, is that you need to kill Prime Essence by only using 3 pulls. Now, keep in mind, usually it takes 3.5 to 4. So basically what this means is that you basically have to find a way to literally pull your resources, since that's actually, and I say literally because that's the name of the achievement, which is pretty funny. However, and basically what you need to do is you need to perform a sort of an exploit where you have to like leave the pool so that you can actually like make it so that the pool lasts longer. However, I've tried that strategy like for like almost an hour when I first mastered the game, and I just could not do it. It is, I would say it's almost impossible. However, there is a very, very, very easy way to actually get this achievement. And basically what you want to do is when you get in the pool, you want to count to A 15 times. Now, the reason I'm also changing to the thermal visor is because every time Metroid Prime makes a pull, he will go invisible to every visor except one, which in this case, and it's basic, and it always alternates the same. So it's combat, thermal, X-ray, combat, thermal, X-ray. So yeah, that's basically the strategy. So basically, what you want to do is get in the pool, and oh no, wait, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then for 16, you want to mash. And by doing that, you will actually do more damage to Prime. And by doing this, you can actually kill her with 3 pulls. Now, you do want to be careful as well, because if Prime is close to the... Well, she did it. So, okay, let me explain. So, if Prime is close to her body, this thing right here, she will not make a pull. And basically, and the reason I'm resetting right now is because the achievement specifies defeat Metroid Prime's essence before its 4th phase change. And basically a phase change means that you basically have to... She will basically change visor, or she will change invisibility. And yeah, basically when that happens, you need to... Why is the game lagging? And basically what you need, and yeah, basically if that happens, you're not getting the achievement. The achievement is practically null. But yeah, the fact that there's a particular area where Essence will not drop a phase on pull is really stupid. And I'm gonna be completely honest, that is like the one thing that screws most of my attempts. Or that is the one thing that is going to screw most of your attempts for the most part. And yeah, like I said, and yeah, the worst part is that if you fail to get the achievement, you have to... Oh my god. Fucking... Piece of shit Metroids, man. Piece of shit fishing Metroids. But yeah, the worst part about that achievement is that if you fail the achievement, you have to fight the first fight. You have to fight the exoskeleton again. And the exoskeleton is a pretty annoying fight as well. Well, I guess we're gonna watch the cutscene then. But yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, this achievement is definitely gonna take you a while. It did for me, and it's definitely gonna do for you. So. And yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. If that strategy that I show you wasn't a thing, I would have probably never mastered this game. Just because the precision you need to do the quote unquote legit way is honestly pretty dumb. It's honestly pretty dumb. And again, the fact that you need to be precise and do it 3 times in a row, it's just very stupid. Oh yeah, that's actually another thing I forgot to mention, and that's the fact that the pools are timed as well. So if you stall before getting to the pool, yeah, you're going to lose precious time that you could use to actually, you know, damage Prime. Yeah, at this point, just rinse and repeat. And yeah, unlike Dark Samus 3 and Prime 2, where you do get a checkpoint after defeating Emperor Ing, yeah, you don't get a checkpoint here. So if you die in Essence, which I have no idea, I have never died to Essence. Yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. Man, it feels so weird not to have the free aim. Which for some reason is not even a thing in Prime Hack, which I don't understand why. Oh, it's called the pool canceling method. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of yeah, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the comments in between cutscenes. So yeah. Wow, you're so innovative. Look at that. Ow. Wow, RNG fans are changing color. Wow, RNG fans are changing color. Oh, what the? Oh yeah, I forgot. He can sometimes, like, do a charge out of nowhere. Ow. You know what? Oh, pfft, wow. Just die. Ugh. Okay, so it's X-ray, and then thermal. So yeah, it's combat, X-ray, thermal. Combat, X-ray, thermal. Okay, so I did learn... Okay, so apparently it says that she will make a pool more often if you keep your distance. Oh, speaking of. No, why are you there? And yes, this cutscene actually wastes time, believe it or not. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I think I lost count. So that sucks. Half health. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this. Yeah, I think I miscounted on the first phase. Or the first volley. Yeah, because he has half health, and there's no way I'm doing this in this volley. No. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I don't get this. So yeah, just to show you real quick. Eventually, you know. Well, it doesn't matter if he drops a pool or not. What are you doing? Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom right. Yeah, they're right. Yep. So yeah, I screwed up, and yeah, I think this is better to actually just reset the game. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna take a while. Hopefully, I hope not, but yeah, this is gonna take a while. So. Oh my god. You know, from that point of view, I could say he literally had 1 HP. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. Oh. God damn it. Okay. I did screw up on the first volley because I did hold the button on the 15th volley instead of tapping it. I think that's what screwed me over. Oh my god. I was right there. He had 1 HP. Oh no. Also the fact that I couldn't find him in the first volley. So yeah. Well, that sucks. Okay. Nice. All right, so not counting the first attempt, that was my 3rd try. Oh, thank God. And I'm recording. Oh, thank Jesus. Because, yeah, I paused the recording so that I could save space on my computer. And, oh, my God. Oh. Alright, that didn't took me that long. Thank Christ. Because, man, that would have been the worst. That would have been the absolute worst. Now, here's the... Now, you want to know something funny? He has more health in the PAL version. And because he has more health in the PAL version, there is literally a patch you can download in the supported game files in RetroAchievements that basically will reduce the health of the PAL version of Essence to what it is in the NTSC version. So, yeah, if you're playing the original PAL version, I'm almost positive this achievement is impossible to get. Now, granted, I don't know how much is the health difference, but yeah, it's I was originally going to do the PAL version, but I later learned that Essence has more health, but also what's it called? But also you cannot do the scan dash, which means that you have to do the enemy lock-on feature instead, which is more annoying to pull off. But there we go. That is it for Metroid Prime. At least the first playthrough. Yes, the first playthrough. Jesus Christ. Also, oh crap! I just closed the tab. Good job, Wolf. So, as for progress, we are at 52 out of 62 achievements. So, yeah, we're basically we're basically missing 10 achievements in order to master the game, and 9 of them are basically defeat all the major bosses in hard mode, and then we have this, and the last one is the speed run, which is beat the game in less than 3.5 hours on the in-game timer. And yeah, it's not that hard. Because if you do not go for out of the way missile tanks, then it's a pretty easy achievement, if you ask me. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to Bobby the Great 34 on RetroAchievements, because he came up with he came up with that strategy, and oh my god, it's when I first did that technique, I was like, wait, this might be a chance. So yeah, shout outs to him. You are the man. Oh my god, thank God, because again, I said this before, but if you had to do the what's it called? If you had to do, and you know what, I'm just gonna pause the timer because we're not playing technically. All right, so 7 hours 24 minutes. But yeah, if we had to do the pull cancel, which I will explain somewhat when I do the video, but yeah, I have no idea how it works, and honestly, I am so bad at it to the point that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this should have been... Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. The fact that he can just phase to a new... He can just, phase to a new visor without making a pull, that's what makes it annoying. Because if you can pull off the pull firing technique, it's really not that hard. In fact, I'll even say that it makes the fight like very easy. But yeah, I feel that doing the... What's it called? I feel that doing that strategy is a more consistent way of actually beating Essence fast. Now, that being said, I wish they could have actually changed it so that the achievement fails after you waste the third pull, not when Essence changes for a fourth time, which I feel that being the case, that makes the achievement more annoying and also more unfair, because like I said, if Essence is close to the exoskeleton, she will not drop a pull. So you're basically screwed. You basically have to reset because of bad positioning. But yeah, overall, it's not hard, but the most annoying part about the achievement is the fact that you have to redo the exoskeleton, the first fight, again, which is the most annoying part in my opinion. But there we go. Mission final. Percentage 100% and 4 hours and 51 minutes. That's not good, but whatever. We'll roll with it.